Skin sins that often stem from what we eat. And joining us is celebrity naturopathic doctor and author of the book, Younger Skin Starts in the Gut, Dr. Nigma Talib. Welcome to the show, Doc.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So, Dr. Nigma, let's start with probiotics, which are pretty trendy on a lot of different levels. Which ones are best to optimize our gut health?
There are so many choices when you go to the health food store. Which probiotic should I get? Are they going to work? Well, the most important thing to think about is the strain of the probiotic, because we know that a specific strain can actually affect how it runs through the gut. When you get through the stomach acid, we know the stomach is very acidic. So if you have something like a DDS1 strain, it can survive that, it can adhere to the intestinal mucosa, and it can work where it needs to work.
All right, so not all probiotics are created the same.
Right, and it's so much information out there, it gets so confusing. But Dr. Nigma, exactly how do probiotics work for our skin?
Did you know we have 300 trillion bugs in our gut, bacteria?
I did not know.
So
a lot of bugs.
That's a lot.
A lot of bugs. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly. So what we want to do is replenish them with good bacteria. When we have good bacteria in our gut, our skin is a mirror to what's going on in our gut.
Makes sense.
So just think about it that way.
Makes sense.
If there's something going on with your skin, there's something going on with your gut.
Okay.
So if you take probiotics, it actually can help your skin.
Certain foods can wreak havoc on our skin, starting with what you call dairy face.
Uh-oh. Does not sound good.
Yeah, so dairy face is, obviously eating dairy. You have cheese, you have milk, you have yogurt, and these foods actually cause inflammation in our body. And we know that dairy has lactose, lactase in it. So people with a lactose intolerance quite often have digestive upset, and the actual protein milk, the dairy protein, is very hard to digest. And if you think about it, we're the only species that eat, drink and eat another species' milk. So, it has also a lot of hormones in it, so it can cause a lot of hormone imbalance and also inflammation.
Yeah, that's a lot. So what exactly can dairy cause our faces to look like? I'm very concerned about this dairy face.
Are you a dairy guy? You like cheese?
I love cheese. With a nice
do I.
wine, yeah.
I hope I don't have dairy face.
So what does that look like, Dr.
So
Nigma?
dairy face looks like darkness under the eyes, puffy eyelids. Think about the sinuses, right? They get all congested. So you get that puffiness, that darkness, and also, unfortunately, acne. And in and around the chin area, which is gynecological issues for women and hormonal imbalances.
Very
So those are good signs that you might have dairy face.
Very interesting.
Can you give us some swaps to take the place of those dairy foods that may, in fact, be causing skin issues for you?
Well, the good news is that we have a lot of alternatives to dairy now out there. We have almond milk here, we have rice milk and oat milk. They're really good choices, but make sure that they're sugar-free when you're buying them. And you can actually make them as well. And we have a cheesecloth here where, people make almond milk at home, and it's delicious. It's much better than bought in the store. So try to make it at home if you can.
So sugar-free is the key.
Soy milk?
Soy milk is okay.
But you don't want sugar in it, right?
You don't want sugar in it. I mean, soy can be a bit irritating to most people's digestion, so I would try to stick with these three for now.
Okay. All right, good tip.
Okay.